Hello, we're just gonna get a few things done today. I need to make my bed, I need to give my son a haircut and then clean up that stuff and then also tidy up the kitchen. So I also have a load of laundry to fold. Actually, 2 loads of laundry to fold, I think. So let's get on it. Welcome back to At Home with Amy Jean. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by my channel today, and I hope that you are encouraged by this video. I just gotta show you this cat. He rolled around in chalk. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but he's pink. You kids think it's hilarious. We have a pink cat sleeping on my bed. I tried rubbing him down with a towel, but it didn't come off at all, so that made me less worried about my white bed being marred by a pink cat. But it was pretty funny that it's been like a week and he still is pink. I'm not sure if he just doesn't groom himself very well or if he is actually stained from, I think it was chalk, but it's pretty funny. Should we give you a haircut, Ashton?
Yeah, but not a bad haircut.
Not a bad haircut. Does that feel too long?
That haircut's a good haircut.
That's a good haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you watching Mush Mush? Okay. Mush Mush. Okay, he's distracted, so let's give him a haircut. I learned how to cut his hair by watching YouTube videos when COVID-19 shut everything down. He had just gotten his first haircut that year, and it grows so stinking fast that I knew I had to figure something out that wasn't taking him somewhere to get it cut. So, YouTube for the win. Like this, lean your head just like that. Good. This is probably the best Ashton has ever sat for a haircut, and I made the mistake of not putting the cape on him. As you can see, he's starting to get a little itchy and he gets a little bit frustrated about that, but I promised him a bath and that made everything better. Do you like your haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
It's not in your face anymore, in your eyeballs. Look at mommy. Let's see. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Are you washing all the hair off of your shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you wash the hair off? You pour the water? So time has gotten away from me a little bit, and it is already 4:30. So we're gonna go have dinner at Grandma and Pop-Pop's house. So the kitchen and the laundry are gonna have to wait till we get back. Scotty is working late tonight again, so I will probably turn on a show while I fold laundry to kind of help pass the time for me after the kids are in bed. So Ashton, can you say catch you later? Say catch you later. Bath time is the most fun. Welcome to Saturday morning. We got back really late last night, probably 9:15. So by the time the kids were all teeth brushed and in their pajamas and in bed and settled down, it was 10 o'clock. And that's about what time my husband got home from work. So we just settled in and watched an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine before we went to sleep. So not much got done. Not as much got done yesterday as I had planned, but such is life. Sorry it's so loud in here. The kids are watching Mush Mush again. It's a funny little show on HBO Max. But, yeah, so on the docket for today is cleaning up the kitchen and the dining space, and then, which I started on the kitchen already, which is nice. I have like this side of the kitchen clean. The other side of the kitchen and the dishes still needs to get done, as well as the dining little nook over there needs to get cleaned up, but we'll get there. We'll get there. One step at a time. So yeah, if you have any dishes that need to get done, why don't you hop on up and prop up whatever device you're watching this on and watch while you also clean. So have fun with that. This is usually how cleaning happens in my house, at least tidying up and cleaning. I just tend to be walking around in circles, and kids are running around everywhere, and actually cleaning one space at a time, like that far side of the kitchen that I did this morning, is hard for me because I feel like I'm so scattered that I just pick things up as I go and look things over. Like in a few minutes here, I'm going to be looking over a Costco ad and then I look over a knitting pattern to see if it's something that I can actually do, if I have the ability to actually read the pattern and make the cool looking blanket. But let me know, are you one that cleans kind of as you go, or are you one that like focuses on one specific area, gets it really clean, and then moves on to the next and gets that one really clean? For me, I'm definitely going in circles. Just a little bit here, a little bit there, and eventually it all gets done, right? Washing dishes is actually one of my favorite times to watch cleaning motivation videos on YouTube. And this day my phone was in use. I do record my videos on my phone, so that was not an option, but my son was watching Onward this afternoon, and so I haven't watched that movie since it came out, really, and it's such a fun movie, so I kept getting distracted by, not really distracted, I was still able to wash dishes and rinse and stuff, but you can see my head turned towards the living room a bunch because I'm watching some of the movie called Onward on Disney+. I'm not sure who thought stainless steel fridges were a good idea because they show every fingerprint. It's pretty gross, but I have found that the Norwex EnviroCloth, going over it cleans it off really well and really easy, and then finishing it off with the window cloth just shines it up and leaves no residue or streaks or anything like that. So it's been a nice way to keep the fridge looking clean, and it takes, what, a minute to do, minute and a half, so I think it looks beautiful. laundry, laundry, laundry. There's always laundry to be done. So if you have some that needs to get done, take this minute to get up and switch it over or pull it out to fold it or whatnot. But man, I feel like I'm always doing laundry. I joke with some friends that I Marco Polo with that it seems like it's my purpose in life is to be doing laundry. Which I actually don't mind it most of the time. Sometimes I get overwhelmed and it gets backed up or whatever, and it just seems like it's so much, but actually folding it is kind of relaxing to me, so I don't hate it too much. My girls are 17 months apart, so they are actually very, very close in size to where they wear the same clothes, basically. There are a lot of things that we have two of in the same size, so I have come to marking a lot of their clothes with Sharpies, labeling them, even though we're homeschooling and we don't have any reason to label our clothes, like they're not going anywhere, but it really does help me to know whose jeans that have the rip in the knee go where. So sometimes I mess it up and they rib me about it a little bit, but they are pretty good at helping and putting things in the right drawer. But yeah, I think it's just funny that I have to label my kids' clothes. They have similar tastes, and like I said, they're the same size. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm thankful for the help that they do provide sometimes, and I just laugh when they tell me how much I get it wrong. Here's a little hack for you. One thing that I absolutely despise is ironing. So I use a spray bottle with water in it and basically just get the wrinkles wet and then press it with my fingers. And by the time it's dry the next day, or you know, however long it takes to dry, it's smooth. So there you go. If you don't like to iron, just spray it down with water and smooth it out, and it works like a charm. Well, the kitchen and the dining room are all clean, just in time for tomorrow. Sunday mornings are very challenging for me. I am not a morning person. I'm a good 11 o'clock in the morning person. But it is so nice to have just a clean space to get the morning started tomorrow. It really streamlines things. It makes breakfast easier. It makes getting out the door easier. So yeah, I'm really thankful that I got this done tonight, even though it did take me 2 days. It's worth it to at least follow through and get it clean, even on the weekend. When my husband is working, I spent most of the day outside. My father-in-law came over and helped me with some raking and getting some things cleaned up before spring and whatnot. So it's been a very productive day, even though I only really got the kitchen and the dining room clean in the house. So in the future, I'll learn to record things that I'm doing outside too, because I think that can also be motivating. As a homeschooling mom, a lot of times my focus is just in the house and getting the school done for the kids and really enjoying that, as well as taking care of meals and housekeeping and all sorts of things that are just in the house. So a lot of times things outside get missed, especially when my husband is working overtime, which happens fairly often. So I'm thankful that my father-in-law got to come and help me this morning. It was really kind of him to do some manual labor outside. So we took care of some branches that needed to be cut down, some raking, and some other things that it just needed to be cleaned up. But inside the house looks nice and clean. Side of the fridge is a little cluttered, but it's family pictures, you know. Gotta love those. But the rest of the space is doing pretty well. And the kids are having iPad time right now, and so they had to clean up a little bit too. So the living room isn't too bad. Say hi, mister. There's Ashton on the iPad. Hey, mister.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you are tuning into this. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.